as a Telangana government, we feel much more responsible about homegrown talent, and this is what we have done. Now, as I'll explain what is going to happen now. I'll be very soon joined by the anchor for this evening. She is someone who has participated in these events. She's a former Miss India. She was Miss India 2022. She participated in Miss World event, which happened in 2022 in Puerto Rico. She's also from Hyderabad, a very homegrown talent, Manasa Varanasi. So once she comes over, she will take over the proceedings. And what she will do is, the 110 participants, contestants have already arrived. They are going through a palace tour just behind us, and maybe in about 20 minutes or so, they will all be coming in. We have asked them to sit everywhere in all these tables, chairs, which are left free. And I mean, it's a very rare opportunity to have your seatmate, a representative of some country who is in a way the ambassador of her country. You can talk to her, you can chat with her. But Mansa also will go around. She will move from table to table, because you won't know, apart from the two who are sitting right with you, you won't know who else are where. So Mansa will move around, she will introduce everyone. She will also maybe ask some questions, and fun questions, not the Miss World finale kind of philosophical questions, but simple, straightforward questions and all that. And this is a very easy evening. You are free to mingle. Suppose someone strikes your eye, or you are very fascinated by some country, and it's a great honor for you to see someone representing that country at this level of competition. You are free to walk up, take a picture, make some small talk. I mean, they have also been briefed that people will come, talk to them, and they are all aware that they have to kind of mix and pose for pictures and stuff like that. Honorable Chief Minister will be arriving in a short while from now, and he'll be accompanied by Madam Chief Minister. They will be here in about 15 minutes or so, possibly less than 15 minutes. But we will start. There you are. Mansa, please come. I was speaking on and on and on, thinking that you are still changing and getting ready. I'm only standing in for you. You are the star of the evening. Please come. But I'll complete this housekeeping announcements before Mansa comes. So, Honorable CM will be here for the entire evening. And I know that there are some guests who are very particular to have a very quick word with Honorable CM also. So, as you can see, there are some chairs next to his table here. So, I mean, in a very disciplined and orderly way, our people will help you. Please come over if you have to say something or greet him. And Miss India will be sitting right on Honorable CM's table. As we all know, we feel very proud about our own contestant. We do hope that she wins like you did. And so if you want to chat with her or take pictures with her, you are free to do so. So this is how the sequence will be. Food will serve as soon as Honorable Chief Minister comes and settles down. So it's not that you have to wait endlessly for food. The food will be there in your table in less than 15 minutes, I can promise you. And after some basic kind of formalities, we will request the band again to continue playing. So please be around, and Mansa, rest is for you.
Thank you so much, Jayesh Garu, for handing this over to me. Extremely lovely to be seeing all of you here today, and that too under the regal royal atmosphere of the Chowmahalla Palace. Thank you for having me. It's so lovely to see so many distinguished dignitaries here in the audience. A very good evening to all of you. I am actually secretly looking forward to the contestants and the lovely ladies as well. Having been on the other side, I think that's just being a part of Miss World is something that I cherish closely. And there's already a lot of nostalgia that is surging through my veins. I would love to share a little bit about what the evening is going to be like, a little bit about myself and the kind of activities we have lined up for today. However, can we please have The beautiful team, Tyagaraja and team, have serenade us with some of your songs as we wait for more people to join in. I just want to say that Tyagaraja, it's really cool how you share your name with one of the most iconic musical composers of Indian Carnatic music. And I can't wait to see you serenade us with the maestro's skill himself. Thank you. I'll be right back. Until then.
It took the world's largest walk-in wardrobe and more to store the most expensive sherwanis, headgears, walking sticks and perfumes. Fond of fine dining and elaborate spreads, the tables of the Nizams were well known for their excellent cuisine, famed for their sumptuous feasts and their love for food. The Nizams of Hyderabad contributed to a superior distillation of taste that became the definition of fine dining. From shorbas and kebabs, pilafs and biryani, kulchas and roti, to halim, dum food and rich desserts, all adorned the Nawabi platter. God, with the extraordinary 7th Nizam, Mir Osman Ali Khan, the state got an able administrator and a visionary. Hyderabad witnessed the peak of its cultural, economic and administrative development. It was his leadership that was instrumental in bringing law, tax and judicial reforms, introduction of electricity, railways, roadways, airways and irrigation projects that led to the rapid economic development of the state. He initiated the establishment of new and magnificent edifices throughout the state, including business centers. He patronized education and the sciences, and the development and building of hospitals and museums took place throughout the state during his reign. He started his own bank, the Hyderabad State Bank, as the state's central bank, which managed the Osmania Sikka, the currency of the Hyderabad state issued by him. He encouraged financial reform, maintained a private army, acquired a major railway network, and led his state with great precision. It was his able leadership that brought great financial stability to the state and also made him the wealthiest man in the world and featured him in the Time magazine. Nizam Osman Ali Khan nominated his grandson Mukarram Jha as the next titled Nizam of Hyderabad. Born in France to a Turkish mother, son of Azam Jha and Duru Shevar, the Princess of Berar and daughter of the last Caliph of the Ottoman Empire. The young prince did his schooling from Doon School and then went to England to finish his studies at Cambridge, followed by the London School of Economics and training at the Royal Military Academy at Sandhurst. It was during this time in England that Prince Jha met the elegant and aristocratic Turkish princess Ezra for the first time. The princess was training to become an architect in London after studying architecture in Florence for the last 2 years. Destiny brought them together. Princess Ezra blended style with substance and is also known for her philanthropy. She projected an alluring mix of Oriental tradition and Western freedom. She was to later involve herself in the All India Women's Conference as a patron. The Princess Ezra Hospital was established in the poorest part of the city, where treatment was free to the underprivileged, financed by the family's personal funds. The Chowmahalla Palace, which was built in 1750, was one of the finest royal residences in India and a central location for the White Mughals. It was reputed to be a more refined version of the Shah of Iran's palace in Tehran and was often compared to the enchanted gardens of the Arabian Nights. Built over 200 years ago, Chowmahalla Palace is renowned for its unique style and elegance. A synthesis of many architectural styles and influences, it however faded with the lost Nizams into history. The beautiful gardens surrounding the large marble cistern, the fountains which on moonlit nights could be compared to the gardens of the Arabian Nights, missed their masters. It was in 2001 when Princess Ezra got back to her old love, architecture. She meticulously restored the palace complex, giving back a unique cultural heritage to a city that already had a great history. From underground storerooms, thousands of medieval scimitars, swords, helmets, maces, daggers, and suits of armor that lay rusted were dug out. She gave the 8,000-odd Victorian and Edwardian photographs and dynastic portraits new frames and brought to life several princely dresses, patkas, and Kanchipuram silks. Chowmahalla Palace, which was built in several phases by different Nizams, has been restored carefully and painstakingly by Princess Ezra and her dedicated team of conservationists, historians, and restorers of architecture, documentation, and photography, including Rahul Malhotra, textile guru Martan Singh, and Mr. Kishan Rao. The revival of this beautiful monument was done in different phases over the last few years. And with it, Princess Ezra has brought back to the city its former Oriental glory, history, and heritage. It is indeed her love for this city, which she believes is the heritage of Hyderabad.
Well, with that background of our heritage, not to leave behind anything was my main sadness. You have to give back something when you have taken so much, isn't it? Right. And for generations, they have dedicated themselves to Hyderabad. But nothing was done lately. Everything was in a terrible state. And I felt we have to give back to Hyderabad and to the people something of its heritage.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, that for you is the glorious history of this magnificent, majestic structure. And I'm sure you're very, very delighted to be a part of this amazing, incredible celebration. Now, as is the case with any celebration, we all want to make it memorable, not just for you, but for ourselves as well. So why not have a nice...
She spoke in Chinese, translated it into English, and for a full-fledged 5 minutes, we basically had a conversation up until we reached our food. And wonderful woman, right? Businesswoman, passionate about making money. And I think the whole experience just taught me how incredible it is that we all live in our homes, in our hometowns, and it's very easy to kind of feel overwhelmed or surrounded by what we see in our immediate vicinity. But the world is actually a lot bigger than that. And when we see things from that perspective, we're actually pretty small. And on that note, I would like to ask the wonderful team to please continue serenading us with your lovely music.
the fact that we have such celebrated people who give us our identities and our legends of Osmania biscuits and Karachi bakery should be celebrated. And that's my version. Thank you.
Lovely, ma'am. So inspiring to hear a woman who is passionate about the city she lives in and the culture of what Hyderabad stands for. On that note, if we may have this beautiful band back to serenading us as we wait for the contestants. Ladies and gentlemen, we have the Honorable Chief Minister, A. Revanth Reddy Garu, and his wife, Geeta Garu, who have graced the occasion. And of course, we have Jem, Christina, hi, and Steve, and the Miss World team, and most importantly, the lovely delegates coming in. Hi. Girls, you are looking stunning tonight. Lovely, each one of you. This is bringing back so many memories. Nick, hi. It's been a minute. It is so heartwarming to see familiar faces here. I believe we have 109 countries here today, which is incredible. Back in 2021, when I was at Puerto Rico Miss World, we had 99 countries. And how cool is it that we have, under this one roof, 109 countries? It's not every day that we can say that. I finally see Miss India. Go India. Yes, yes, yes. Ladies, kindly request you to make your way in, settle yourselves. There's chairs and tables waiting for you, people waiting to know your stories. It's gonna be an incredible night. There's a fun fact that I'd like to share. I'm sure a lot of the audience members are looking at all these beautiful women walking in. And I just want to say that behind their beauty and glamour, there is a lot of hard work, a lot of beauty, pure hearts, and effort. One thing that not many people know about Miss World is that delegates come here with a sense of purpose, with a true representation of what their country stands for. And I'm sure all of you women are so proud to be wearing your country on your hearts, quite literally, actually. Thank you, Tyagaraja and band, for serenading us and kick-starting this evening on a beautiful, beautiful note. Looks like everybody's settled in. There's still a little bit of movement happening. A very, very good evening, ladies and gentlemen, honorable dignitaries, A. Revant Reddy Garu, our Honorable Chief Minister, and Geeta Garu. Thank you for gracing this occasion. And most importantly, thank you for letting Telangana welcome the world. Cheers to us. Also, it's lovely to see so many personalities, iconic personalities in fact, from the film fraternity, from the sports industries, high court judges. I think it's so beautiful to have the world together with us under this roof today. It really warms my heart to say, welcome. Welcome to Chowmahalla Palace. Welcome to Mana Hyderabad, Mana Telangana. Mana literally translates as us, the feeling of togetherness and community with which we are gathered here today. And in this light of the whole world being here, it makes me so happy to say, Manam, Manam. Well, it's very customary in India to start every auspicious occasion by invoking Lord Ganesha. Lord Ganesha is the remover of obstacles. He is the symbol of wisdom, clarity, and most importantly, new beginnings. And as we welcome Christina, our reigning Miss World, dear Jem, Steve, and Nandini, my fellow sister from another mother, India. As we kickstart this evening, a small Ganesh Shloka to begin on a positive note. Shri Gananadane Namo Namo Jaya Gananadane Namo Namo Shankari Balane Namo Namo Sharanam Garane Namo Namo Shri Ganana Dane Namo Namo. On that note, let's begin. It is truly sinking in, the fact that we are right here gathered, all of you wonderful, beautiful people. The atmosphere is really so addictive, it's so contagious, a lot of positivity in the air. And most importantly, looking at the delegates. Welcome, delegates. It takes me back to my year at Miss World Puerto Rico. This was back in 2021. And looking at you guys, so many memories come flooding back in. We had a pretty cool batch. We had some of the most diverse, incredible women, made many friends, many sisters, each with their own incredible stories. Dear friends till today. Very vividly remember Miss Namibia, who is a dear friend. She grew up in a caravan all her life. Her father's profession was to construct villages in African villages. And so she would construct wells, hopping from one village to the other. And she literally grew up studying, playing in a caravan, which I thought was incredible. There was Miss Scotland, who lent her voice to Disney princesses in Disneyland, which was super cool. And also a long line of gymnasts, businesswomen, swimmers, really, you name it, we had it. Extremely proud of my batch, and as someone who's walked this journey that you ladies are walking today, if I can share something, a reflection, it's that this is a competition, sure. It's a celebration, sure. But beyond that, what really stays with us are these memories. The stories we make, the connections we build, the meals we're sharing together, the bus rides we share together, new pockets and palaces of the world that we discover together, and most importantly, the feeling of being a part of something much bigger than yourself. And that is what Miss World is about. Beauty with purpose. Well, Beauty with a Purpose is truly the heart and soul of Miss World. Mrs. Julia Morley right here, Gem, as we lovingly like to call her. She is the pioneer of Beauty with a Purpose, which is a global movement that started in 1972. Every delegate that comes here to Miss World, she comes from her home with her own passion project, having worked on a cause very close to her heart, and creating lasting, meaningful change in her community. It's phenomenal, and all of you ladies, I am so excited to learn about your projects. Although this is something I believe we should leave for after the event. It's actually a bit of a full circle moment, really, this Chowmahalla Palace. Because Chowmahalla Palace was where my Beauty with a Purpose project was born. It truly is a bit funny in that sense. About 3 to 4 years ago, I was here for an event. This was right after Miss India. And sitting next to me was none other than, I can't seem to see him, but Mr. Jayesh Ranjan. And it was that conversation, that exchange we shared about what can we do to join hands and create meaningful change in Telangana, in Hyderabad, that really sparked my Beauty with a Purpose project, 1098. I'm not sure how many of you know 1098. It's the National Childcare Helpline. And our work was focused on creating awareness for this helpline, raising funds to empower the fleet of rescue vehicles and workers who are working in this organization. What we did was we raised funds for rescue vehicles, and today in Telangana, every district has its own child response vehicle. And this is something I'm incredibly proud about. I believe as Hyderabadis, as Telangana'ites, this is something we should speak about and wear on our sleeves. I remember over the course of my journey with 1098, I had the chance to meet with some incredible, inspiring children who had been rescued through this helpline. There's this one story of a girl who truly changed my life. Her name is Dhairya. She was a young, bright student, had hopes of becoming a doctor, but one fine day she was told that she wasn't going to go to school and she had to instead get married. This is a reality for countless children across India, and I believe the helpline is doing phenomenal work to rescue these children. Today, Dhairya is, by the way, pursuing her MBBS degree on her way to becoming a doctor. A big thank you to the rescue workers who are working tirelessly day by day to help create a safer, healthier society. Thank you. Well, there's a lot of thoughts in my head, a lot swimming, but I think I would just like to kind of sum up everything on one note, and that is gratitude. Thank you to the Miss India organization, to the Miss World organization, for playing such an instrumental role in my journey of evolution. I'm a computer science graduate. I worked as a software engineer, and it was beauty pageant that really flipped my life 180 degrees because it made me who I am today. I feel empowered, evolved as a woman who can make a life of her own choice, pursue life with curiosity and love, and most importantly, be here celebrating this special moment together. Thank you, world. On that note, that's a lot about me. And I think we really need to get to know some of the beautiful guests who are beaming and smiling so wonderfully at me. I just want to say thank you to Jem for being the pioneer of Beauty with a Purpose. It is such an honor to be reconnected with you again. And thank you for all the work that you're doing to transform countless lives across the globe. An honor. We would love for you to share some of your thoughts with us this evening.
Can I stay down? Can I sit down? First of all, It's wonderful to hear you, and I'm so proud of you. But I've never visited Telangana, and I think it's the world's best kept secret. So we want to change that. We want the world to know what Telangana does outside of the best medical care. It's got the best tourist spots, and when you come here, you're made welcome. Everyone has a smile, everyone is tolerant, and they try really hard to show you that they care. And I'm so happy. We're looking forward to having the show across the world, seeing this beautiful place and the kindness you've shown and how proud we are of you as a previous Miss India. You shine, and you're still shining like these young women here today. And I think the most important thing is we will never forget this moment. You've made it so beautiful, and I can't find words to express I was so surprised. I didn't expect. Everything was quiet on the roads, people were busy, and suddenly we arrived at this most amazing palace. So everybody has made us welcome, and I thank you from the bottom of my heart. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Nandini and Christina, so good to see you guys next to each other. This is actually our first time meeting in person. Nandini, you are doing a fab job. I am so proud of you. Christina, so lovely to see you here today. You're looking stunning. We'd love to know how Hyderabad's been treating you.
Good evening, everyone. Hyderabad is treating me so well. I said once I got here that I feel like I'm treated like I got just home. And I cannot imagine better welcoming dinner than here in Chowmahalla Palace. While we were arriving, it felt just magical, like a fairy tale, and everyone and everything is looking just perfect. So I would like to say a big thank you to Telangana for having us, for hosting us, and to have the chance to show the hidden gems to the world, because you really have a lot to offer and the world needs to see it, from the waterfalls, from the natural beautiful things, and as well the culture. You have beautiful handlooms, you have really so many things to offer, and I had a chance to see a few, but I know you have a lot more, and we're all so excited to explore that. Thank you once again.
How lovely, Christina. 1 week in Hyderabad and you've already experienced so much of its beauty. Wonderful to hear. Nandini, how are you?
I'm doing well. How are you?
Super good. One sister to another. How are you feeling?
Namaste, everyone. Namaste to all the dignitaries present here, and to my cherished Miss World organization and my fellow Miss World sisters. I would like to welcome you on behalf of India to Hyderabad, Telangana. This one place, it's where dreams will be crowned, and I'm sure that the best one will prevail. I would like to tell you that India is a place where it is about ancient wisdom and modern marvels. A place which is resilient, radiant, strong, and soulful. If I talk a lot about India, I think I'll keep on going. But one thing I'll tell you is that Hyderabad and Telangana is a place where there's creativity, where there's craftsmanship, the intricacies in the artistry. And it's a place where you'll see the perfect balance of progress and modernity and traditions hand in hand. I will tell one thing, that in my culture in India, we believe in Vasudev Kutumbakam, which is world is one family. And in Miss World, we believe in one world, one dream. I hope that with that, we are standing beyond borders, beyond countries here in Telangana, where I think we will take a lot more memories, a lot more love, and a lot of love back from